I go hang with Mason and Eli for the next services, I have to be on offline anyways. I'll be back down before y'all get off, and I can finish. Yes.
I don't know if I want to hang around Mason.
That's okay.
Mud Pie Girl. Suburban Hillbilly.
Okay. Hey, Dutch.
Two Family Homestead. Vina. Mama. Kitty. Tracy. Farmer Meemaw. I ain't seen you in a coon age. Micro Rabbit Hutch. What's up, Lonely Prepper? Dolphin Man. Stacy.
I never got any emails from Stacy about the essential oils.
No, we haven't. Still waiting on that.
Yeah.
Let it snow.
Any house parties? Not that we know of.
I think there might have been one.
Mm-mm.
J. Reed, Perceiving a Life.
Don't forget Jack.
Don't forget Jack. Don't forget the Jack.
Hey, Bob.
Man, there it is.
Greetings and salutations.
She gonna keep on, and some screws are gonna come out of that whiteboard behind me, and it's gonna get a little cockeyed.
Hey, D. Dolores.
Phil in the house. What? Why you
I've been so busy. I've missed y'all. We've missed you too, Farmer Meemaw.
I mean, I was just getting to think that you didn't love us anymore. So, because, I mean, I watched your last video. You were moving awful fast in that kitchen.
Did Apollo have a party?
Yeah. Smoking reptile.
Oh, hot.
Don't say anything. Oh, kitty.
Hey, Sherry.
No, this is not the one where you can curse freely, Jack.
No, this is home. No.
Nope.
Okay, Walking Dead is over. Hey, boss.
You know what, y'all? All y'all that are getting to watch The Dead, don't talk to me about it.
Still up. What are you talking about?
There is no other Big Bear live streams.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Darn. I know, Jack, we're just not as interesting when you can't curse, right? Whew. Let's give everybody a minute to get in.
Give everybody a minute.
Professor! No.
Homestead Network.
So we has to be tied up to Jack, you're not cool.
That better not be true, man. Because I don't know.
Told you to get a sling.
To get Sling, that's where we could watch it.
Yeah.
So.
My lips are sealed, ladies reference.
Thank you, Stacy.
Showing 2 live streams on your channel page.
What?
Why is it saying something?
Because I didn't change it.
I only see the one.
I'm only seeing one.
Oh. It's just, it says live now. It's the same show.
It's the same show.
Yeah.
You would think I knew.
It's just that crazy. No, it was Rick who died.
Alright, look, I am not afraid to put some of y'all in timeout over some Walking Dead stuff. Because, see, I ain't seen it since like the 2nd episode of this season. So.
Did you say that you have a screw loose? Let's see. Hello, how was your trip? Welcome home. What did you do? Dutch has a twin tonight.
Huh?
They're just talking about you.
No. Dutch called me. He's got family in visiting, and he was like, hey, you want to do my live stream for you? And I was like, well, considering I missed mine this week, sure.
John Lord. Wow,
John
I have
Lord.
not seen John in a while.
What's up, John? Okay,
Carol
the
did not
next
have
person that talks about The Walking Dead is getting in a timeout. I'm just saying that right now.
You know, that's the way it is at my work. The one lady doesn't watch it. She's like, stop, I don't want to talk about it.
I didn't erase it. Did you erase it?
Mm-mm.
I didn't erase it. I didn't even see it. Nelson Homestead.
Hey, everyone. Oh, good. Dutch as well. Yeah,
Yes.
He's fine. He just had family.
He just...
Can't watch it.
Robin, I sent you a message on Facebook.
I don't have my phone.
Why?
Well, because it's out in the house charging. We used our phone like crazy today.
Crazy.
We really did.
We were all kinds of all over the place.
Mm-hmm. We really were.
And we got some good reviews for you guys coming up. We've got
I'll take care of it, Mama. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I've done that before. No big deal. I'll fix it.
Oh, somebody better put on both glasses.
YouTube keeps refusing to notify me. So it's going so fast.
I guess she just didn't hear you.
No. Go up, little. Hey, Big Bear. Hey, everyone.
Kitty was a great host last night. That's good to hear. How did Hope do? Rick, what's going on, brother? I ain't seen you in a coon's age either.
Kitty did a great job last night. Awesome. By the time we could get on, she was already off. I'm upset, Jason. I want to know if it's true. I gotta go watch it.
Look,
hey, Liana.
I haven't seen a lot of The Walking Dead in a while, so what is this? Go for Green. This is called a live stream. This is when YouTube creators go live so that the people that enjoy their channel can interact with them. You should try it.
Yeah, Mama, I checked it. I see it. Got it. I'll take care of it. No big deal. Be good to go. I think they have Dutch tied up in their basement. We don't have a basement. Hope was great. Sang for us. Awesome. Yeah, we popped in at the very end. We were at a really cool coffee shop that had decent Wi-Fi.
No, I did not see the YouTube vid of the person eating skunk meat. But, okay, so let's give out some teasers. You want to give out some teasers?
I'm going to follow your lead on this because I want you to be able to control how much we let out.
Okay. We had an absolute amazing time this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And,
okay, I will try it someday.
And with that being said, we're trying to hook some stuff up for you guys. Because most of you are in a 4 mile or less
Hey, Hope.
driving distance from
or
us.
so, somewhere around there. You're a day's drive away from where we went.
Yeah. Some of you are closer to Helen. Some of you are actually in Helen. And so
Robin got the hat, yep. Never give control to a man. Oh no. And in this, I will have to defer to the husband. You know what? I think everybody's right. I look pretty darn good in this hat.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, we met some really cool people. We ran into a couple of
not so cool people.
And we had to give them a piece of our mind, and we have to give their place a very low 1-star rating or below.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the places that we went and visited and talked with the owners, talked with the people working there.
Yes, Mama Cat, he meant 4 hours, not 4 miles. Or I said 4 miles. I meant whoever. You're within a day's drive, typically.
But I gotta be honest with you guys. We ate nothing but German cuisine for 2 days.
Mm-hmm. And that is rough on your tummy if you are not used to eating it.
Some of the best sauerkraut and German potato salad I have
ever had. And I'm German. It
doesn't get much more German than Rear.
Well, true, but yours goes back it's a couple generations. Mine is like my mother was my mother was 3/4 German, so.
My grandmother used to make an awesome German potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
But we had some at this one spot.
Yeah, and then the other place we went to, they actually mashed it. They made German potato salad, and then they turned it into mashed potatoes. It was so good. At first, we thought we were getting German potato salad. Good. And we looked at it and we're like, this is mashed potatoes. And I'm like, wait, let me try it. And we tried it and it was fantastic. It was so good.
But here's the problem. Okay?
Wiener Schnitzel and Spatzel oh my.
And let me tell you what the problem is. Okay? Sauerkraut.
What is authentic?
Sauerkraut. Red cabbage. Sauerkraut.
Big old huge pretzels, like homemade pretzels.
I had a Reuben. That is no lie. That Mama Jamma was that thick. And it was huge.
Yeah. And
huge.
The brats were not like the stuff you get in the store. They were, I think, locally made. But then at least the one we went to last night, they actually put them in a brine and then they fry them. And it was so good.
It was so good.
It's gotten to a point now where we're going to, we're definitely going to be making some different types of
German food,
sauerkraut and stuff this year.
But let me tell you something. We got a major... My wife and I have not stopped farting since about lunchtime on Saturday. We have been
We've had enough rubbish for the year, yeah.
bloated with gas. Oh.
So bad. So bad. Like
our room had a heart-shaped tub for two in it. It was awesome. It was a jacuzzi tub.
But it was very smart. Like when I saw the pictures, I thought this is absolutely the cheesiest thing I have ever seen. But when we actually use the bathtub, it is a very intelligent design because you both have your own place to sit where you're not crowding on each other, and the only place where y'all would would bother each other is like, by your feet. And it was really cool.
But let me tell you something. We didn't have come about.
Bubbles. It was a jetted tub,
but we didn't have to turn it on after about lunchtime on Saturday.
It was bad.
Because it was.
Stop.
I can't help it.
It smells in here. It's so bad.
Oh.
Sauerkraut with all that sulfur. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, and that's the thing is like the fermented food, he's got so much of it. It was just. Now, Sherry, no, we didn't do the ride in the carriage. We were kind of playing it by ear on what we were going to do because we've only been one time, and we literally went there just to do tubing down the river, and then we left. So.
But let me tell you something about the horses on the carriage, them big Clydesdales. Robin and I were walking from where we stayed, and we started walking up. Well, look, I'm not even gonna. We got the walking farts, and it was. I'm not making this up.
No,
this is no exaggeration.
And they're big, like draft horses, like huge.
So you
horses.
can hear them when they're stepping.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, it was like we had the walking farts, and we farted like 3 or 4 times. You heard the horse start to pick up his pace. I was
like he didn't want to be behind us.
Robin looked at me and she said, "You know it's bad when we're making the Clydesdale walk faster."
Oh my god, it was so funny. That horse you started hearing it, get a little bit faster, and we were like, why is he going faster? There's traffic everywhere.
Yeah.
It was funny. We went to Helen, Georgia.
Helen, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And we watched, you guys, we've got some really, really good footage of stuff from
all
up there.
All the things that we did.
There's a guy that has this fire shooting out of it right there in front of his chest with a microphone, and he's doing all this stuff where he's making stuff with glass, and
we have some film of that.
Just phenomenal. And and the great thing about that, it is filled with mom and pop shops.
Yeah, it's a lot of local shops. It's not as much franchise stuff. So, like when we went to go ask people if we could film, you're talking to the owners. Yeah. So they're like, sure,
they were
go ahead.
Falling over themselves, letting us film in there.
Poor driver stuck between y'all and a horse's behind. But yeah, we had an excellent time, and the great part about it is where we were set up. We were in walking distance from anything we needed. Mm-hmm. And right now it's not that big of a deal, but apparently they are glass blowers. That's what it was. Yeah. He didn't pay attention to their names when we were going in, but his anxiety kind of kicked into overdrive when we went in the first time, because see what happened is we went to breakfast and then we came back and kind of relaxed for a little bit and tried to plan out our day, and then because we weren't sure how far of a walk it was from our hotel or where we were staying to where all of the stuff was, so we went and got in the car and drove down, and then realized we really didn't need to do that.
The grocery store that was right across the catty corner
from where we were staying
has an educational beehive.
A working beehive.
It was awesome.
It's in Helen, Georgia.
Yeah.
And it was really cool because on the back side from where we were staying, I could sit in the parking lot and watch the bees.
Yep.
Because the back of the store faces where we were, so you could see the bees just going all over the place. Yeah, it was really awesome. Neat. So yeah, we had a really, really, really good time.
Yep, and we were able to sit and talk about the direction that we want to take the channel. Mm-hmm.
Some goals we have, things we want to bring.
Some things we want to be affiliated with, some things we don't want to be affiliated with. We talked about... We just basically went and recharged.
Mm-hmm. We had to hit the reset button. We just kind of had to, you know, just, you know, yeah, an observation beehive, yes.
Yeah. And when we got back, the kids were being very sketchy.
Right, like you were asking about a party. We were like...
I'm still trying to figure out, Apollo had...
he had some white...
like white paint or
powder
drywall
or paint
mud.
or something.
Something on him, and nobody would give me a straight answer.
Well, we found out later.
After dinner, which was more cabbage.
They didn't know we had been eating cabbage all weekend.
We come out, they built a stage. And
they built it out of pallets. All pallets.
All pallets.
And they built a fire.
And
they strung up a bunch of Christmas lights for the back part of the stage. And it wasn't just a flat stage. It had a backdrop across the back. And then they draped Christmas lights all across the back of it.
And so... and so they called us out there, and Carol was up on this stage. And she started to sing one of my favorite 80s songs.
Yes.
And then LaDessa got up there and she sang, but Blaze wouldn't get up there and sing.
It was too dark for pictures. Like, I couldn't, all I had was my phone at the time, and pictures wouldn't do it justice. It was just really cool.
No.
But we'll get some, because now our daughters have informed us that now every Sunday will be
open
mic Sunday, because it was really fun. Like, we'll start planning something where we cook dinner around the fire maybe on Sundays, and roast marshmallows or whatever.
So we'll have to try to get Hope and John to come down for open mic Sunday.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
So or maybe one day we can do an open mic Saturday on our show or something.
I'm not singing on the show.
You're not gonna sing?
No.
You're not gonna sing anyway. Who are you
I'll
kidding?
sing. I'll sing. Okay, so let's talk about the contest.
What contest?
I know. We had 4 people email us. Just 4.
I told Blaze I wouldn't share the pictures for Saturday night.
And out of those 4, only 2 got it right.
Yep.
And you don't have their names.
I know their names.
Okay, well, we got.
But I don't see. One of them is here. I don't know what the other one's screen name is.
I don't either.
Because she didn't include it in her email.
Right.
What you gonna sing? Only 4 people. Yeah, Anita, it was only 4. Yes, Elizabeth, I got yours. I got Anita's. I got Niana's, and I got, her name is Melissa. But she didn't put her screen name on there, and so I'm not sure
who she is.
She didn't put on her screen name, so unless her screen name is her name, which I don't remember seeing.
I don't ever remember seeing her.
Yep. See, nobody sent us an email. That was, like, I was pretty, like, I was expecting, like, come Saturday.
Well, I just figured that a lot of people
just couldn't go.
Just knew they couldn't go, so they didn't
submit their
answer.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't see
We didn't see it. Perceiving a Life.
Perceiving a Life. What's your... 255. Yeah, I got yours. See, that's why I always win. Yep. Dave, I'm doing good. I actually got some sleep. 2, 3.
Yeah, because Susan told us she wasn't going to enter because she knew she couldn't go.
Right. Yeah, but Anita, you sent yours early. You sent yours before Saturday.
You sent yours before Saturday morning.
Right.
You didn't get it because you missed Saturday mornings.
Yeah, so Mama Cat, I can't go, so I wasn't going to try.
Yeah.
Kitty, I didn't because I can't go. I can't go. Yeah, we had, people who can't go, so I understand that, but I thought it would be more than 4. If I can't walk there, I can't go. Yeah, that's... Tickets are like $100.
Mm-hmm.
That is so not how you spell that.
See there, you sent it to the wrong email. That's not what it was. BigBearFarms@hotmail.com.
What did I miss? How many videos? It was set. I'll be there anyway. Perceiving. That was we did a thing this past week. It was for a giveaway.
Hope you're going to be there anyway.
For the Homesteaders of America conference. And there's not really any way for us to check that right now. Not that
Okay. So.
Yeah, Melissa was one of them, but I don't know who the Melissa was. And I don't have my phone on me, so.
We can go like this.
Let's see real quick. Right there. Oh, Marissa. I'm sorry. Marissa, not Melissa. Marissa. That's fine. Marissa. Not Melissa. Marissa. Oils to relieve gas. Digestive blend. Or ginger, peppermint. Yeah, it was really cool way to do. No, we're not. Speaking of trolls, man, I cannot wait to show y'all.
No, we have to do this now.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, do it. Don't look at me like that.
I can look at you.
You better not. Yeah, I'm feeling frisky. I had a reset.
Don't be rude.
Not being rude. You were the one that was rude.
Hey, say it.
Like the sign.
She's in here, isn't she?
As she was.
Yona. Yona.
Give them to him, please. No, we have. That's the only thing that's helped him relieve it, get rid of it.
Yona. Yona.
Hey, calm down. What happens? Ah, there she is.
Yona, you won.
Did you take your oils on the vacation?
Yes, we did. Yona, give us, send us another email And I will get you in touch with Amy to collect your prize. Congratulations. Yona, all I'd ask is that you come up to us at the convention.
Come say hi.
Come say hi.
Yep. She's like, here. You is the winner.
And the other person that got it right was Marissa. But I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
And Marissa, if you're in here, please say yes, because I want to send you something too.
Yeah, I've never seen her by name in the chat. Congratulations, you have received a vacation. Where did you go? Sorry, just got back from ours. I know, Brenda, you guys went to Mexico. When you argue, you make us children cry. 38-second delay. Ooh, lordy. Good gravy. Oh well. It's better than skipping and sputtering all night.
Yeah.
So, good girl, Marissa. Who
is that? Who it is?
Billy. Yeah, but Marissa is. Oh, look who that is.
Who?
Hey, Scott. Thanks for coming in and visiting with us.
We were just talking about you.
We were just talking about you just a few minutes ago.
Everybody, I want everybody to say hi
to Scott.
Scott Augustine.
It's either Augustine or Augustine, I'm not sure, but very, very, very cool guy.
You guys are going to see a lot about him here in the future.
Yep.
Very near future. Let me tell you something. He's an uber cool dude. And his son,
fantastic. He is awesome. He reminds me of Blaze when he was that age.
When Blaze was little.
Thirsty for anything he could. Anything. So, it was, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. I love to see that. He, fantastic guy.
Now.
He's getting bombarded, and I know that feeling because we've been there. He's probably, you need to, Scott, I'm hoping that your son is watching in on this because, you can brag about all that now.
Yep.
But he was so cool. He said to us, he said, no, he's not an Uber driver. That's our word is Uber. But, his son said to us, he said, I'm a YouTube nerd. We're like, you have no idea who you're talking to. We're on YouTube. So.
Okay, let's talk about Scott a little bit even more since he's in here. Okay?
Better not let the cat out of the bag. Let's just say he makes an awesome cup of coffee.
Awesome.
Awesome cup of
coffee. What was that show? Or was it a movie? When the
No, guys, he's not an Uber driver. Jason said he's uber cool. He's really cool.
People don't.
The screen name, his name is Scott Augustine or Augustine.
Yeah. So, what was that movie? I think it was a movie, or maybe it was a TV show.
Good night, Nelson. My first time I do too. Colton's the pro. That must be his son.
Yeah. Where they would purposely go to this restaurant and they wouldn't order. The waiter or the cook or something just knew what they wanted.
Oh, I don't know. But that's what it is.
Yeah.
When you walk in there, man, he looks at you and he's like, I think you need to try this. And he did it with just about everybody that walked in. He even had one big old tough guy. He was like, the guy ordered like a vanilla coffee or whatever. And he was telling him he needed to do something else. And it was just funny hearing the guy talk about what he wanted, and he's like, no, next time you need to try this one.
He had me try a caramel.
Scenic. Well, Augustine. Okay. Well, no, Augustine. I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
It was a caramel. What was it?
What, yours?
Yes.
It was. Oh, what was it? It was called a Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
Like the candy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get in my mouth. It was so good. And there's something really.
Wait a minute. Shep's for her. Are you Marissa? Let's find out if Shep's for her is Marissa. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Susan. Because if it is, that would solve that
Hey, Trevor, 234.
Hey, Haas. Cracker Jack.
Cracker
Yep.
Jack.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a phenomenal cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm. Now mine was the Sleeping Bear. And it was fantastic. It was so good. So Scott is the owner of the coffee shop that we went to.
And the name of the coffee shop is
Yona Coffee.
Yona Coffee. Now they've got Facebook, they've got
A couple different
Twitter,
yeah.
Google Plus. So for everybody that's on Facebook, go on over there.
He was a barista, now he's actually the owner of the shop. So
Right.
Why am I remembering something about Jason and a diet?
Hey, look, Jason probably lost weight on this trip.
Oh my God!
Because Robin booked us in a place 62 steps, but we'll get back
Straight up.
We'll get back to that in a minute. I want to keep talking about Scott for a minute.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are going to see Scott's shop in our video
Hey,
about
Brandy.
our trip.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not done with Scott.
Mm-mm. No, we're going to go back and... So she must be... Okay, Marissa, send us your contact information. We'll be in touch with you.
Yes. I'm not done with Scott because Scott has an awesome story that's right up our alley as homesteaders.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even going to benefit all of us to have him as a friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is, and he has this sign up on his wall that just totally tells you, like, if you don't know, it's just a sign.
Mm-hmm.
But when you sit there and actually visit, it's crazy because it's like, it says basically you come in as a customer, but you leave as a friend. And that's exactly what you do.
Yes.
You walk in and he treats you, with respect and suggests what
Mm-hmm.
and then you give him your money and you sit down, and he's not imposing. He doesn't come over and interrupt you or anything. He just comes and checks on you, and the next thing you know, it's really cool. So
let it snow, you don't know how close you are.
Yeah, pretty close. And we're working on helping him out even more. So
yeah. But I'm gonna let any more cat out of the bag. You guys have not heard the last from Scott.
Yes.
And how do you say his coffee shop name again?
Yona.
Yona Coffee.
Yes, he's in Helen.
Yes. He is in Helen, Georgia.
Yes.
And
he's actually working on a second location in Habersham County. And the cool thing is when we drive from Helen to where we live, we go through Habersham County. So we'll be, see, what did I tell you, Scott? We haven't even done anything yet. You got people wanting to know what your link is for your store.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we're going to make... Yeah, absolutely lonely. We'll figure out a way to go do that.
We'll figure that out, yep.
It's about an hour and a half from where we live, but yeah. It's Yonah is Yona Coffee. And the cool thing about it is it's a bear. The insignia, so if you're looking for it, you'll see it.
It's a bear holding like a cup of coffee.
And he's like, he's acting like he's tired.
Spell it.
It's Yonah. Yeah, the shop is really quaint, and it's a good little, it's on the corner. It's absolutely wonderful.
Look, he educated us about the caffeinated and decaffeinated stuff.
I'm telling you,
too, but I don't want to.
We don't want to go into it,
yeah,
because we have so much. This guy has so much to tell. We want to actually do a little bit of a video, video with him, maybe even an interview with him.
I'm going to do a video just on him. And what he's got going on. And it'll probably end up turning into a little bit of a series.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I'm going to try to get him to do a YouTube channel for his coffee.
It would be cool if he did, because he could chronicle some of the stuff that he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's a good question, B-Lady. I wonder if he has any kind of mugs with his logo or anything on it.
If not, he probably...
He needs to if he doesn't, because I would get one.
Yeah.
Does he sell anything other than coffee? My children won't drink coffee or any hot drinks. Yes, he has sodas, and he has other stuff there. Like he's got Gatorade. I know his son was there when we were there, and he had Gatorade and stuff like that.
His shop that he's getting ready to open up in Habersham County is going to have is going to have a kitchen in it. So
they're going to be serving.
And listen now, listen. This is why I'm saying this guy is super cool. He's going to be participating with Farm to Table.
Yeah.
So he's going to be working with sustainable farmers in his area.
To provide as
we're
much
just
as he
too
can.
far. We're just too far. But so his son wants to get into beekeeping. So
let us know you have no idea, and his prices are better than that stinking chain.
Yeah.
And the coffee has such a great taste
to it. Hey, turn the heater off, please.
Fantastic. Here you go. Does he have a website?
Scott, do you have a website?
I don't know yet, so. Sherry. I think he's still got probably about a month or so.
Anything else?
Can I get more of that? Okay. I think. Let's see. I need to hope we have to wait for someone else. Does he have a website we could check out? I'm not sure. If he's on here, he might be able to tell you. But he's got so much knowledge. It was really funny because we sat down with him and started talking about the stuff that we do, and then the next thing I knew, he was educating us, and it was so cool. And okay, so the honey thing too is he's definitely he's a proponent of.
So, but let's stop before we just tell everything.
Yeah, Sherry, I think it's in about a month. I think he's trying to get up and running. Yeah. So anyway.
So we stayed at a great bed and breakfast, but the downfall was and it wasn't really a downfall.
Just showed us how out of shape we were.
It was 62 steps up, straight up.
It was. It went up and then a little niche and then up and then a little niche and then up, and it was crazy. It was really crazy. And the thing is we don't have suitcases with wheels or anything. We carry backpacks, and so that was the thing. We'll get in touch with Scott and get all of his contact information, And we'll
Hey, Kitty, put up my email address for me, please. Scott, write down this email and send me an email, just a contact email. And so that way you and I can be in better contact. Even though I got your number.
Man up, Marine. Yeah, we had to man up because I'm telling you,
yeah,
he carried both packs up. I didn't have to carry packs. So, I mean, I carried up some stuff, you know, some equipment or whatever, but did we do yoga? We thought about it, but
we forgot our yoga mats.
We really didn't need to. From all of that climbing, I'll tell you, Mama Cat, wait until Jason's working on a video. It should be out Wednesday, Thursday, sometime this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you, it was relaxing. Good night. Okay.
Night, baby girl.
It was very relaxing. It was lots and lots of interesting people, lots of cool things to go do. It was just overall.
Yeah. Now, we will be telling you one shop to not go to. And definitely avoid that shop like the plague. They, and we're kind of glad that we got treated real bad and we left because once we found out about it, we come to find out that they're serving store-bought brats and hot dogs and stuff.
At least from what we were told.
You know? So.
Video, everything is video. Need coffee now. Well, we're going to do our best to put you guys in contact with him. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a wrench, so he can't put any of his contact information. We'll have to...
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's the email address. Scott, if you'll email us, we'll be in contact with you about... And then basically what we're going to do, guys, we're going to put all of the places that we enjoyed and we featured in the video. We're going to put their links and contacts in the video so that you can check these places out for yourself. They are, I mean, we hit it out of the park. I mean, with all the choices we made, with the exception of that one place.
Yep.
And I really feel like that was a push in the other direction to go to the other place.
Yeah.
So, but you'll get to see all about that. We got what, maybe, well, I mean, there's nobody behind us, but I still need to go to bed soon. But, it's just, I mean, I want to tell you everything now, but we have to show you the video. It was just...
The video.
It was awesome.
And we did some cool stuff with the GoPro, with the suction cup. We put it on the front of Mom's car.
Yes, so you can ride through the mountains with us.
So you can be riding through the mountains with us.
Yes, we did see the Cabbage Patch Hospital on the way in Cleveland.
Yep.
We didn't go because I want to take the girls. I don't want to go, you know, not that Jason wouldn't enjoy going, but I think the girls would like it more. Well, Mama Cat, that means you need to, never mind. We're not going to say anything about that. We're going to... Well, there you go. Scott at yonacoffee.com. She found it. Cool.
Yeah.
But,
So that means Hope, Mama Cat, Dolphin Man, Gopher Green... Suburban Hillbilly, Cockeyed...
I think Haas is...
Haas.
Close.
Full Spectrum... So that's 8 different channels that I know of right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That we can all meet up in Helen
and do a weekend or something.
And do a weekend and just drink that man out of coffee.
No, Cleveland, Georgia, not Cleveland, Ohio. But yeah, I mean, it was a very, very nice experience. It wasn't extremely expensive or anything like that. And I mean, we were just very fortunate. It seemed like everywhere we chose to go turned out to be very, very good.
Very good.
So
we went to a winery.
Which there are several up there.
But we went to
we went to one.
And they were so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I'll be 100% honest with you. When we went in there, they were kind of busy.
Yes, and they were also expecting a big group.
Big group. And this bride-to-be and all of her little cronies came in, and they were extremely rude.
Extremely rude.
Extremely rude. But no one on that staff
did anything to indicate that it bothered them at all.
Not the manager, not any of the people doing the wine tasting, none of that. They stayed professional. They stayed polite. I was blown away because at one point in time, if I'd have been on the other side of that bar, I would have looked at that
Alderman
bride and I'd be like, girl, you ain't that pretty to be acting this ugly.
Susan asked if there were any essential oil places. There was one. Wasn't really impressed. It was just kind of, he was able to post it. I guess that's different than a link, maybe. Yeah. But anyway, the thing is that we went in there and it was one very small portion of the store. It wasn't, but they were selling incense and incense burners and jewelry and all kinds of. That's one thing about Helen is that when you walk in a store, you don't know what you're going to find. You're going to find, you'll find incense burners right next to jewelry and then clothing and then sun catchers all in the same room. So it was a really cool experience. We went to an antique place, which we didn't film, but it's right by the winery, and it was 7,000 square feet. It was 3 stories, and every single room, I think they said they had over 50 dealers. Was that what it was?
Oh, that antique store?
Yeah, they have over 50 dealers there. Because see, what happens is you go to the winery, and you taste these wines, right? So, and there was 2 of us, so we're swapping each other's wine to kind of taste both of them, and then
interrupt you for just a second, Scott. I just sent you an email. Go check, just make sure you got it, please.
Right. And basically, after that, they give you a deal. If you want to get a glass of wine, they knock like $2 off the glass or something like that. And so we enjoyed a glass of wine while we were sitting there. And then I was like,
Look, we
need to walk next door and walk this off for a little bit.
We had, we tasted a white muscadine wine that they had. And I was like, where did we go wrong with ours? Because they made ours taste like prune juice.
Well, no, okay, so, and what Jason didn't know, and I explained it to him later, but at the time, that's why he asked me, what do we do wrong? We did not have the equipment when we did our muscadine wine and actually it wasn't, well, they called it white muscadine, but we,
hey, Lona.
We call it scuppernong. And so, whatever, or I guess they just didn't use the skins or whatever.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
When we do muscadine,
can spell scuppernong.
Right. Well, anyway, so basically what they did is, they gave us the glass, and Jason was like, what did we do wrong? Because ours doesn't taste like this. Ours tastes like liquor. Like, it tastes like a
muscadine brandy.
Brandy, yeah. And so basically what happened is we didn't have the equipment to filter all of the must out of the carboy that we had it in. And we had it in a plastic carboy, not the glass carboy. So with all of that stuff factoring in, what happened is when we made the wine and we went to put it and let it sit and ferment, and we filtered everything out, we didn't get all of the must. And so it stayed in the jars and continued to ferment. So because it continued to ferment, the alcohol, the percentage, the volume went up. So, Mama Cat, the October conference. No, the October conference is in Virginia. The one in June for Go for Green was canceled. Yeah. Now, I did see somebody say that there's another one on the same day, blah, 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 from a different whatever. But we don't have plans. We've made other plans.
I'm not attending that one.
Yeah, we're going to a different... We're going to probably try to go up to Ohio.
That's personal reasons. Even if I wasn't going anywhere, I wouldn't attend that one.
Okay. Stick a cork on him, Robin. He's musting. My friend is the assistant winemaker there. Very cool. See? And now the plot thickens. So anyway, we went by there. We filmed a little bit there. Very friendly people. But what I was saying is that after we drank that glass of wine, I looked at Jason, we walked outside, and I was like, I think we need to go over to the antique shop because we had not eaten lunch yet. And it was right around lunchtime. And I said, ooh.
And that antique shop was so stinking cool. We saw, and I was this close to buying it, but I knew being in the Prius...
Wasn't able to do it.
Wasn't able to do it. But they had an old anvil there. Oh, I wanted it so bad.
And it wasn't expensive either. It was like $175 or something like that.
Yeah.
We found a canning. And when we go, the next time we go back, we probably will go with that budget in mind next time. We didn't go with that budget in mind this time. But they had one of the enamelware canning pots, the big canning pot, and they wanted, what was it, like $14?
$14. And all of those,
yay, bandana grandma.
You know how we're all always looking for the hurricane lamps that you put your oil in, and you got the lamp that you can light on fire?
The oil lamps, yeah.
They had them anywhere from like $8 up.
Yeah, we need to get the truck fixed. That's exactly right.
Look, I am so glad I did not have my truck fixed because she would have filled the bed of my truck with wine bottles and antiques.
Yeah. Yeah, we
I like you in the hat better.
But it's hot. My head doesn't get a chance to breathe.
What's going on in June in Ohio? I am going up to hang out with J-Null. And I'm gonna help him build a fur shed. And we're gonna go fishing.
Probably swing up and Brad might come down, or
we're gonna meet in the middle or something.
Yeah.
And
because I think it's like a 4-hour ride. Let me know if you want it. I'll bring it to you. Okay. Yeah. We don't have a truck, so right now our truck is busted. So, but as long as wine bottles are full, well.
We're not gonna talk about that.
We're not gonna talk about that yet. So.
The reason why we were in the room at lunchtime.
Anyway.
But here's the cool thing about that antique shop. They had a picture of the flag raising of Iwo Jima, and they had it signed by both Medal of Honor recipients. I was like,
very cool. And it was reasonable. It was like $20. Like, you can't even buy a regular picture.
I was like this close to buying it, but then I remembered I had kids. So I'm going to wait for the kids to go away. It was so
funny. We kept finding stuff that we thought that Blaze would really like, because now that he's getting older, have his own stuff. And we kept looking at stuff, and I was like, oh, that would be great for Blaze. And then we're like, well, wait a minute. Like, in less than 6 months, or 6 months or so, he's going to be gone. And then he's going to be moving around so much that kind of stuff will break or get lost.
Government moving is not nice to your stuff. So, no. Not nice at all.
Well, thank you, Lana. Truck prognosis, broke.
No.
That's all it is
right now, we assume that it is a freeze plug that rusted out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one that's tucked down on the bottom part of the block, on the very back of the block, that I have to take the tranny away.
Take the whole thing apart.
to be able to get to it.
He's dropped so many pieces and parts in there.
And it's very frustrating because nothing on the undercarriage of this truck has been touched since it left the dealership, I don't think. And I had to cut the exhaust away because in one section, it's just because of it being old, it just basically heat welded itself, I think. Because it wasn't coming out. It's a Dodge.
Dodge Ram 1500.
And so I had to cut the exhaust there. Now that I'm getting the exhaust out of the way, I'll be able to take the transmission coolant lines off, the plastic inspection cover down, or I think in my case it is a metal one. And then I'll have to take the bolts out of the torque converter.
Awesome. Lonely said he's bringing tools also. Good.
To be able to take the bolts away from the torque, or take the bolts out of the torque converter. And then I'll start loosening up the tranny, get it up.
Did we let it seize? I don't think it's seized.
I don't think it's seized.
Dude, fix the truck. Lonely, take it back.
Gas.
Susan, that's what Jason keeps saying. He's like, I know how to fix the truck.
I'll blow it up.
Get a couple of gallons of diesel and just blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does need a new one. We just can't afford a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, we really could use a newer truck. We just, because like we're running into situations now, for instance, we have a steer that needs to go to the processor. We have no way of getting in there. I
need either a truck that's a V8 with a pulling package, or I need a dually. And
yeah, so we got to figure that out.
Dualies are just stupid expensive.
Yeah.
You know, and so
it's just crazy. So we got a steer that needs to be processed. We've already run into where we needed hay brought to us. We're looking to get a bull this year, and if we do that, we're gonna have to pay somebody to bring it to us. Fortunately, we found somebody that's pretty close, so we should be able to get them to bring it to us. It's a 2001. Yeah. Yeah, you need Hope and her mama in the van.
I think that steer's bigger than those than that van. What's up, Smoking?
Yeah, that steer's pretty big. We're Dodge people. Yeah.
See, I love my Dodge.
Yes, that's the one that Hope's going to.
My very first truck was a Dodge, and
yeah, you do need a 4x4 down here in this climate.
And it's called clay.
Yeah, Suburban said her husband's truck died on 175 last Monday in rush hour traffic. Whew. Do you have a U-Haul near you that you could rent a truck or a van to haul with? Yeah, but then there's a livestock trailer that we'd have to do too. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just, treading water. Like even our tractor's not.
Sandy Moss, I don't know. See, here's my issue with Chevy. They took all that bailout money and gave their CEOs big bonuses.
Yeah. So.
I don't think Dodge and Ford are the only two that really didn't take it.
You can't dodge it, ram it. Right, mud. We don't have, we do get snow occasionally or ice occasionally.
Yeah. But
the thing is that we have mountains. When you're trying to pull stuff, you need a little bit more power to it. I mean, there's a lot of things. And
let's be honest, people. The trucks nowadays, the back end, there's no real weight to them anymore.
Nope.
There
isn't.
And so you need to be able to have the 4-wheel drive just to pull something up a hill.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but We are so glad to be home.
Mm-hmm.
We are so excited for the new things that we're going to do. In the next couple of days,
Chrysler did.
Okay.
Thanks, Scott.
In the next couple of days, be looking
more than a Prius. Yeah, ain't that the truth? You'd be surprised how much I can haul in that Prius, though.
Yeah, y'all keep making fun of the Prius, but that Prius can haul stuff too.
Look, I got a picture of like 15 beaver in the back of that truck, or the back of that Prius. That Prius is no joke. It'll haul a lot.
We're gonna be putting up a sale page because Robin's gonna start taking pre-orders for her ebook, and you purchase it during the pre-order, and you're either gonna get a little bit of something extra or you're gonna get a discount. We haven't decided on which one.
I think we're gonna go with extra. I think I'm going to have a couple of recipes or something like that are just extra things that I'm gonna throw together. But yeah, we're gonna do an ebook. Everybody kept saying in all the chats that I needed to write a book. So easiest way to do that is going to be just a little ebook. It'll only be about 15-20 pages long. Just to start, we'll do something, simple, and go from there. And if it looks like that's what everybody wants, then I'll produce more. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to work on a sales page, kind of get it up and running. And then it shouldn't take me long to knock out the ebook. It shouldn't be a problem.
And I'm going to do one on traps for the homestead and go into in-depth about these traps. And we're going to try to hook you guys up with those ebooks with the traps. I'm going to reach out to
Minnesota Trap line.
Minnesota Trap to see if they'll give us a coupon to go in the ebook. And when it comes to the live traps, I'm going to reach out to Tomahawk. I'm pretty confident to say that they'll probably give us a coupon for the ebook.
Yeah.
And maybe even the T-Rex company for those rat traps to see if we can get
Taco Pop-Tarts. I know. Look, if we had not gone on vacation,
you guys would have had it.
We would have done it this weekend, but it was either do the Taco Pop-Tarts or go to Helen. So, but I'm going to work on it this week. It will be done this week. We'll have it out. So, never fear. Taco Pop-Tarts will be here. So, trap books. Yay. Yeah, we're going to do a couple of different ebooks just to, kind of put some of our knowledge out there in print. Because the thing is with these videos, if something were to ever happen internet-wise, if you don't have access to your internet for some reason, you have to keep your internet
just
down.
for an SHTF situation, you guys can print these ebooks off at your home.
Exactly.
And then you have the hard
and we're
core.
And we're not going to make these big, huge, thick, 200-page books. They're going to be small, small books that you'll be able to do. So
we eat them.
What do you do with wild pigs after you try them? Yes, we absolutely eat them. They are fantastic.
Them.
So good. Very, 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 very good. So.
Yeah. We eat them. And we basically, the wild pigs, we pretty much process them just like we do our regular pigs. And if it's a boar hog, we will turn most of him into sausage.
Good night, Banana Grandma.
And, but if it's a sow, we'll...
Yeah. I'm kind of funny about boar. When we get the wild pig, usually the boys are nothing but sausage because we're not sure testosterone-wise what they've been running and chasing when they got killed. The females, we've had some really good steaks, pork steaks out of females. Yeah, and so...
That's how I set the hook.
So that's, a great resource if you have wild hogs on your property. I mean, we've got some. We just haven't been able to get out there and shoot them. Yeah, to go take care of them. And I think the reason why they've creeped up on the property, before they used to kind of stay at the edge, but because our
What?
The previous owner of the property threw them in the river after they caught them. That's crazy. Thanks again for being kind to me as a newer... Oh, anytime.
Let us know you're one of the family now.
Yeah. Need to be a true pit barbecue. Yeah, you would have to, yeah. Boar's here.
Yeah, let us know. Look, you're at the point now. We're not going to bring you drinks anymore. You got to go get your own.
You got to go get your own. You family now.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Scott.
Good night, Scott. We'll be in touch.
Mm-hmm. So, no, we eat the boars here. We don't have any problem with boar hogs
boar
here.
Tank. Yeah. Again, but we turn them mostly into sausage.
Right, we do mostly sausage. And
now,
a lot of times when you kill them, you can usually smell right away. When they start to dress them out, you can usually smell it on the meat. So,
and we're going to start making some pepperoni and some salami
and all that.
Summer sausages and stuff like that.
Cool. Yeah, you've got all my contact information, Elizabeth. You could do that.
So, guys, we're going to call it a night because we got to get up. She's got to go to work. I got to take Apollo to his routine vet checkup to be able to get his pills for his flea and heartworm. So...
Yeah.
Don't forget, tomorrow, Mom's Oils class.
Tomorrow night.
Be looking all day.
On Instagram.
On Instagram for her hints.
Yep.
And then we will see you guys tomorrow night in the Essential Oils class.
I think I'm going to send you with some envelopes, too, tomorrow to put in the mail. Because I know I've got Susan's... samples that I need to send off.
Susan smoozing.
And I've got a couple other orders I got to send. So, anyway.
Okay. Well, because it's Susan. Because it's Susan.
Just because it's Susan, because we love Susan.
Yeah. And congratulations again to Yona for winning the tickets to
the
conference. And I guess it was Sheps.
Sheps for her.
Mm-hmm. Sheps for her. We're going to send you something special because you were the only other one that got all the guesses right. Mm-hmm. So we're probably going to hook you up with a t-shirt or something. And guys, we're glad to be back. We're energized. We're recharged. We're excited. Our fire's been lit again. And so
watch out. There's some good stuff coming.
Yep, there's some good stuff coming. So
yep. Y'all hold on and enjoy the ride.
This is the time where you sit down and you buckle up because we're about to have some fun.
Yep, that's it.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see y'all tomorrow in the oils class. Thanks for coming by and spending the night with us or spending the evening with us. Thank you, Dutch, for letting us come on. We appreciate it. We love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow night in Mom's Oils class. Bye.
Bye.